We may be small, but that doesn't give you the license to bully us.
This was the Maldivian President Mohamed Muizzu shortly after returning from China back in January 2024. India out became his campaign slogan. Tensions escalated further when three of his deputy ministers made derogatory remarks against India and Prime Minister Narendra Modi. In response, Indian tourists boycotted Maldives, hitting the tourism industry hard. Still, Maldives leaned closer to China, even calling them their #1 tourism partner. But now, a year later, things have taken a turn. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has been invited as the guest of honor at Maldives' 60th Independence Day celebrations. So what changed in just 1 year? Why this change of heart? When Mohamed Muizzu won the Maldivian presidency in late 2023, it felt like a big geopolitical shift. Backed by PPM and PNC, Muizzu campaigned hard on a nationalist message. His biggest promise, India out. He pushed for the removal of Indian military personnel and scrapped key bilateral agreements. Instead of the usual first visit to New Delhi, he flew straight to Beijing and signed 20 deals with China. It was a grand start. China promised everything from tourism and disaster relief to digital cooperation and infrastructure. But things exactly didn't go to plan. Money from China was slow to come, with Maldives already owing Beijing over $1.4 billion. Even China got cautious, and the cracks started showing. By mid-2024, Maldives was in trouble. Foreign reserve dipped to just $440 million, barely enough for 6 weeks of import. Moody's downgraded the country's credit rating, warning of a possible default. Tourism, the economy's backbone, took a hit. A social media storm in India after derogatory comments from Maldivian officials led to tourist boycott. 50,000 fewer Indian visitors meant $150 million loss. Muizzu tried to pivot, looking to Gulf nations and Turkey for help, but the results were underwhelming. With growing debt and few real options, Muizzu had to face a tough truth. Only India could step in with meaningful and real support. And that's when things started changing, quietly at first. India extended a $50 million treasury bill in May 2024 and again in September. Then in October, Muizzu made a state visit to India. A joint vision for maritime security and economic partnership was announced. India responded generously. 400 million currency swap to boost Maldives' reserves, ongoing support for key infrastructures like a new airport and housing, security, disaster and digital cooperation deals, which were earlier promised by China. Symbolic moves followed. Deputy ministers who had made derogatory remarks against India were removed from public roles. A China-backed agriculture project was shifted from a site linked to Indian aid. But don't mistake this for a full pivot away from China. Maldives still works with Turkey and Australia for defense and keeps economic ties with Beijing. This isn't a switch, it's a balancing act. Muizzu now says the India Out campaign was more optic than strategy. It helped win votes, but now he's governing and slogans don't fix economies. So as Modi is invited as guest of honor for Maldives Independence Day, it's clear. Maldives is back in India's corner, not because of pressure, but because of need. Because in the Indian Ocean, survival means partnership, not posturing.